So class, vectors practice questions, and today we are starting with a question that is again very important for all the exams, and this is also taken from Nutan Physics Beta. This is question number 21 and I am explaining you part 1, and the question is that vector A is given I minus 3j plus k, right? And vector B is given as I plus j plus k. And the question is, find area of parallelogram whose sides are given by these two vectors. That means vector A and B are actually forming a parallelogram like this. So they are asking area of this parallelogram, and as we have already discussed it in previous lectures, that area of parallelogram is given with this see, this is if you represent this area with some other symbol, take some other symbol, take it small a, then area is A cross B. A and B are those two vectors which are forming the two sides of the parallelogram. So now we have done the cross product. So we know that cross product needs to form a determinant I, j, k, then 1 minus 3, 1, 1, 1, 1, right? And if you, without marking the row and columns, if you directly do this, then minus, first you write here I, minus 3, minus 1. Then do you remember? Minus j, and inside the bracket, now this is j row and j column. So 1 into 1 minus 1. I hope you also are calculating as fast as I am calculating. Then k, you don't have to put equal here, then k. See, this row, this column is gone. We are left with 1 into 1 minus into minus 3. That is 1 plus 3. So what are we left with? Minus 4i plus, this is 0, 4k. So A cross B. Now wait. A cross B is a vector whose magnitude is under root x component square plus y component square, that is 4 root 2, you can calculate, but its direction is perpendicular to both A and B. Direction of area vector is perpendicular to both A and B. Now actually I want to explain you another question which will be better understood by after this question, and that question was question number 21, 3 part, right? And that question is, they are saying find area of the triangle. Find area of triangle whose sides are formed by vector A minus 3i minus 2j plus k. This is vector B. and vector A is I plus 2j plus 3k, right? And they are saying find area of a triangle. Now see, if A and B are like this, A is this vector and B is this vector, and you complete the parallelogram. Then area of this parallelogram can be given as A cross B. Now if they are asking find triangle whose sides find area of triangle whose sides are A and B, then you need half of the area of the parallelogram. Are you getting this point or not? You need half of the area of the parallelogram. So we need to calculate area of triangle is equal to half area of the parallelogram. So half A cross B. So I think now you can calculate A cross B here also. But yes, I am giving you the solution. You pause the video and solve it by yourself. Then cross check the solution. Have you paused video? Keep on writing with me. Calculate so you are having area of the triangle. This is the area of the triangle in vector form. So magnitude of area is under root -4 square plus 5 square plus 2 square minus 2 square, and that will give you under root 45, that is 3 root 5. This is the answer. Now this is question from reasoning part, and question is it possible, this is good question, take care of it. Is it possible that a resultant of two vectors A and B may be less than A or less than B? This is the question. So answer is yes. And now we are going to get why. Take this example. you are having a vector A and a vector B like this, and this is angle theta, and you need to calculate the resultant of this vector. I don't know whether you remember or not, but as we decided, I'll keep on revising you the things which we have done, that if you want to calculate resultant of these two vectors, then there is a way you resolve this vector along x direction and along y direction. Now if this is theta, then this angle can be said to be 180 minus theta. So this component will be vector B sine 180 minus theta, and this vector can be written as vector B 180 cos 180 minus theta. So you resolve the vector B along x-axis and y-axis. This is x-axis and this is y-axis. Clear? Now the way you are instructed, you have to write x component, or you can say resultant in x direction. Resultant in x direction is, in this direction vector A is given and it is opposed by vector B cos 180 minus theta. So you will write in x direction magnitude of A is subtracted by B cos 180 minus theta, means cos 180 minus theta is cos theta, but you know that cos 180 minus theta will lie in second quadrant, and in second quadrant the cos theta is negative. So you will have 180 minus theta as minus cos theta. So minus cos theta will give you this. And resultant in y direction, resultant in y direction will be magnitude of B sine 180 minus theta, that can be written as B sine theta. But instead of going mathematically, they are asking whether resultant of a vector can be less than the vector itself. Resultant of two vectors can be less than, smaller than vector itself. So instead of going through the general method, let me take a simple method. This is logical question, so why to go through all these mathematics? Take the question. Yes, because when angle between two vectors is greater than 90, for example, if theta between them is 180. So, if this is vector A and this is vector B, right? And resultant of these two vectors should be the stronger vector minus the weaker vector, and you can easily make it out that from this equation that magnitude of this vector must be less than magnitude of the A vector. Getting the point better? So, yes, it is possible that resultant between two vectors is less than the one of the vector. Clear? So, this is all about the vectors. Now, today we are completing our vector topic, and the next topic I'll start is kinematics. Although motion in one dimension is not in your syllabus, but few important things which we need in the next lessons, that I'll explain you, and then after explaining those mathematical concepts of kinematics, we'll switch to the relative velocity and then projectile motion. So, let we meet in the next class. Till then, beta, keep on studying. In online mode, you have to be very disciplined.